condemnation is welcoming, I ask myself, so what next? We are in this country where journalists have been assaulted several times. What has come out of it? Ohimin Teria was assaulted. We know of Erasmus Donko. We know of the other guy, the guy who went to the police quarters. I've forgotten the name right now. The guy who had a problem with the brain, his cranium. Come on, bring your name. No, oh boy. I recall the name. So I ask myself, yeah, we condemn it. We say we're investigating. What has ever come out of all the investigations? I mean, Leo, share the details with us.
So President John Mahama has strongly condemned the assault against Joy News journalist Carlos Coloni and a civilian by soldiers during a demolition exercise at Springtex. The president further emphasized that as a card-bearing member of the Ghana Journalists Association, he will not oversee or tolerate any attacks on journalists. He was speaking during the swearing-in ceremony for the final batch of the deputy ministers. He declared, "Allow me to condemn in the strongest terms the recent incident involving the manhandling of some journalists by our security personnel. Such conduct is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. I have instructed that the incident be thoroughly investigated and that the officers involved be sanctioned accordingly." Highlighting, his stake in the media protection, he added that as a card-bearing member of the Ghana Journalists Association, I will not preside over a government that abuses or intimidates journalists in the lawful exercise of their duty. A free and responsible press is indispensable to our democracy, and we must all work to protect the media. So to foster, better collaboration between journalists and security agencies, President Mahama has announced that, he said, "I will soon convene a meeting between the heads of the security services and the leadership of the Ghana Journalists Association to plan a program to orient our troops to recognize the media not as enemies, but as partners in development."
You see, David, there's a reason why the Ghana police, we used to be Ghana Police Force, has metamorphosed into a Ghana Police Service. And they are titled Service of Integrity. David, the Ghana Armed Forces must be told in clear terms, they are not above the laws of this country. It's becoming too many. Have you seen the video?
Oh, yes.
Someone is granting an interview, unprovoked, then they start attacking the person.
Yeah.
I mean, David, you see,
they are not interfering with anything.
When these things come, not because the person is a agenda, we need to strongly condemn this nonsense. The Ghana Armed Forces is not above the laws of this country. Who do they think they are? Even the commander-in-chief himself, does he behave that way? What is wrong with them? They just banter somebody into a car. It
is not like the person has committed an offense and is even resisting an arrest. It's nothing like that.
Just out of your own volition, you feel like you can do it, so you do it.
And why? Even when they are communicating, not necessarily to journalists, let's broaden it. When they're communicating to people, they are communicating to people as if they are not human beings.
As if they're in a war situation.
As if their word is final. Don't speak back. Look at the way they were even talking to journalists when Odomachi was leaving the OSP's office, and the way they were instructing them to leave, as if they're on top of what.
See, David, I always say this to them. When the Zongo 7 happened in Nigeria, when you march your headquarters there, you can't kill everybody. They must know that. There's no difference between you and I. The only difference is your uniform. If you remove your uniform, that is that. So the respect we have for you is for your uniform.
Talking about the uniform,
and you must respect yourself.
I was driving some time ago. 2 police officers. You asked me for my driver's license, and I gave it to you. Then you put it in your pocket. And I'm like, you don't have the right to put my license in your pocket. Give it back to me and ask me any other question. I would answer you. And then we are whining. So the tag was on I had my tag on, and then they saw my name. So with multimedia, and the guy said, "Name is behaving." So I told the guy straight in the face, "Listen, I don't respect you based on how you're behaving. I don't respect you. I respect the uniform. Opa kofi ko uniform, na t-shirt, na jeans, na bra. Na he said, I don't know what kind of orientation, what kind of instructions is given to them. So when they come out,
the orientation is something that we also have to talk about, especially with the police. We've said it time and time again that I think it's about time that the police service, roll out plans of how they can communicate with people.
It was stated in the Jesu, look at the recommendation. The issue with that,
when the policeman
recommendations have come. See,
But then implementation.
You remember what they told us about
always.
training? They said they should give them training and orientation.
David,
Then
we don't need the we just need to tell them the truth that they are not above the laws of the country. David, you see, and it's getting out of hand. Did you see how they were stepping on the guy?
Oh yeah.
On the ground.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Joel, if you have that video, why don't you show it? If you have
There's a demolition. A journalist goes on the scene. There's an eyewitness.
You are doing your job.
The person is the person even told I'm a pressman. The microphone is holding. It's embossed.
It's branded. You can see.
Some of them behave as if they are. I don't know. And David, it's not just the condemnation. It's been repetitive. No, imagine the emotional state of Carlos Calon. He was supposed to do 7 p.m. news. You go to a senior reporting. You've not offended anybody. There's a court process. He's not stopping you from demolition. He's just doing his job. You go there. He tells you clearly, I'm a pressman. Clearly. There's insignia. There's a car there. There's a microphone. You smash the phone, takes him to the national security. Gets
for what?
And you see, David, the most serious part of it is that he gets to the place. The senior officer comes. What's your crime? He meant the officer. So why are you here? I mean, you see, David, we should tell them the only respect we have for them is their uniform.
And listen, join us on Facebook right now and get to see what we're talking about. What really transpired there. Go check it out on our Facebook page. On Love.
Remember the police.
Gentlemen, hold on. So join us on Love in the Morning is our Facebook page and go check it out. And for me.
The gentleman should sue the Ghana Armed Forces.
Aside from that, by this time, if we were serious people, the video is available. You saw the military person. He should be, by this time, some guard room or somewhere. By this time, you're arresting him. You're arresting him.
This is clear assault.
He went to his home to sleep in the comfort of his bed and he's still moving around. By this time, he actually got to the guard room baby before the investigations go on. That will tell me that we are serious about this. And how many times haven't journalists been assaulted and we've been told that investigations are being conducted? What has ever come out of the investigation? Has anybody been punished? Has anybody been punished to serve as a deterrent to them? And you see people who are wearing, let's say, some of this military coded attacks, shots now there. You get out of a vehicle, you are slapping people. Look at what happened when they were even shooting a town barely 2 months or so ago. Why are we doing this?
You see, David. People always have this thing.
And they shot the boy and they killed the boy. Akosi saying, hold on. Akosi saying, that boy who was in the military from the beginning became pure to me, shooting. We saw the shooting when they are trapped.
They nailed them shot. Nothing happened.
So what are we being told in this country?
It's because when they do these things, you have people say, for the military to obey before command. We are not subject to that instruction of them. If you want to arrest somebody, it's the Ghana police. The military has no business. The military has no business interfering in purely civilian matters. Ghana is not at war. What was happening at Sprinter was not a war-torn situation. And for me, the gentleman there, if I know the gentleman there, he should sue the Ghana Armed Forces. And that's why Dr. Jones have always called for we to use their pensions to defray some of these senseless costs that they cause to the state. Look at recently, Latif Idris. I hear he had to go back outside the country to get medical attention.
Latif Idris is the name I was looking for. It's not just once or twice, so it's a repetitive thing he's doing.
He used the bat of the gun just to hit somebody
it's a repetitive thing this guy is doing. No. He's in Accra. He's with Joy.
You see, David, let's condemn this strongly. The Ghana Armed Forces should stop these things. They are not about the laws of our country.
So they are basically trying to tell us that if we are doing something, journalists shouldn't come close. Or we will
I don't get it. You see, and then for those who don't know, they should go to the Constitution. The work we do as journalists is enshrined in the 1992 Constitution. We are an institution that is constitutionally mandated to do the job we do.
And for me, even if we are all human beings, we may have our faults. So even if a journalist does a wrong, is the best approach to assault the person? Or destroy his camera. Arrest the person and prosecute the person. Why Bibi untoward? Arrest the person, do investigations, prosecute the person. It's as simple as that. Look at what you're doing in this footage. And Charlie, another accident has happened though. Have you seen the story?
Yeah, the low bed.
How I don't simply get it all.
Is it the driver of the low bed that died?
No. So read the story well. I mean, share that story with us. Share bits of that story with us as well.
Okay.
And it just happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So each and every time you're on our roads, you are always, pensive, wondering what's going to happen. Is that what it is?
Okay. So it says a driver believed to be in his early 40s, has met his untimely death after a low-bed truck ran over him at Ajuso. The deceased, who was only identified as allegation, according to eyewitness, died after the truck ran over him